Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Abdec. Last time we were learning about scaling letters. We've got like uppercase letters, and I guess it's not just uppercase. You can have uppercase, and I guess you can just keep going forever if the grid's big enough. Anyway, so that was puzzle number 32. We are now moving on to 33. I think there are two more before we get to the next section, sentences. So, 33. Let's use this. I'm almost certainly going to need it. Let's erase this from last time. Oh gosh, okay. This could get real complicated. I've still got my high written on, so I know which side I'm drawing on. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 A's and a B. And this needs to be an A. What's A again? A is that. This needs to be an A. We have a B. Oh, but the scaling. Oh my gosh, there's so many rules. This is terrifying. But surely with... Oh no, I bet there's some way of putting A's together such that... And maybe with a B as well. Such that they make a bigger A. That's totally going to be it. Let's do a counting thing first. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35, 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, well, 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, well, those numbers are a bit far apart to be particularly useful to me. What can we say? Let's imagine it was this A shape was a single scale, like a normal, the smallest scale. Well, okay, I see the problem. It can't be because all the arrangements of A would end up being adjacent to one of these three dots. Okay, so we know we're scaling up this A. Got it. So that means, and we know we're not scaling it up triple because then it wouldn't fit. So it's definitely scaling it up double. So we have a shape. Let's just draw it, and then we can move the plastic around. And we can flip it over if we need to. So we know we have a shape like this. Although, it also can't have this outside of it. Otherwise, it's not going to be an A shape in the end. So where can we put this such that it doesn't... Like that? That feels pretty good. I guess like another way would be that way. Yes, I think that would be the only options. It's got to include that A. I think that would be the only options. So that or that. The fact that this is up here is making me think it's probably going to be down here so that we can squeeze an A and a B up here. Oh, so then the interesting thing is this going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This is going to have a B in it. So this is 3 A's and a B, I think, necessarily. So that's like that. So then we're just fitting 5 A's in. Do I think I can do that without hitting any... We can hit that space. Oof. 1, 2... No. Oh, wait, we can do one down here as well. 1, 2, 3... Like close to something. It might be doable. I think I might put that first one in the wrong place, maybe. Let's definitely smudge things a lot. Wait, so yeah, with the 3 A's and the B, and now we've done another one, so now we've got to get 4 up here. Can we do that? Clearly the one's going to stick in here. Or maybe like this. Oh gosh. 1, 2... Oh, 3. Was there another way of arranging these? There's definitely going to be one sticking in there because, like, otherwise, why would it exist? Right? 1, 2. Well, I guess that's the thing. So we're trying to fit 4 A's up here. How many spaces do we even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't have enough. Oh, no, we do with this, but only with this. But then we have the issue it can't go there. Can this be made of 1, 2, 3? Oh, this can be made of 4 A's. Okay, there we go. That's the missing thing here. That can be made of 4 A's. I just didn't notice. Like one there, one there, one there, one there. So that's 4 A's. And so then it's actually, that's 4 A's crossed off. The B shouldn't be crossed off. It's 4 A's, 5 A's. So we've got 3 A's and a B to put up here, which I think is doable. I think that is... Do I think that's doable? Still not sure that's doable. So hold on, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A's. 3 A's and a B. 3 A's. Well, so certainly not, the B's certainly not going there, because we wouldn't be able to fit the A's in then. It's almost certainly going to be that, and then, but then I can't, well, I can, but no, then the rest won't fit. Okay, let's stop going with an almost certainly. So if I think this is going to be an A, oh, I think I've seen it. B there. Oh yeah, that's what I wasn't thinking about. I was thinking of this. That's almost certainly going to be filled in, yes, but not necessarily with an A. So B, A, A, A. That's it. Perfect. Cool puzzles. Love them. Okay, so we started drawing boxes last time, so let's do that again. It's like this. They're visible enough. And there's going to be an A down here. Oh, and actually that's not the right... I mean, that's the box for that, but not for the... I guess it's... okay. Cool. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the B was here. Then there was an A there, and A there. Ta-da! Very cool. Very cool. Okay, last one of this section, letter cases. Let's not peek at the next one yet. I'm trying to avoid peeking at it. Okay. It's all scruffy. Okay, that's good enough. B, C, C, D. Okay, what shapes are those? Oh, D is complicated. D is very complicated. And we also have, so we have 2 C's next to each other. So they're clearly going to be in one larger C shape, which is going to be at most 4x4, I suppose. I could believe that, and it could be part of the D shape, could it? We've got 2 C. Oh my gosh, this is complicated. There's the shapes that I'm putting in and the shapes that I've got to make using the letters, the region. Oh. Both of these 2 things are going to be his as well, which is interesting. So wait, a scaled B is interesting because it's huge. It's 6x2. So does that tell me that this B is not getting scaled? So it's certainly not going up and down. So it'd have to go horizontally, but then it'd be touching these C's, and then we'd have a problem, right? Yeah, absolutely, we'd have a problem. So this B is not getting scaled. So we know this B shape is just a normal unscaled B shape, and it may just be the B. It will just be the B, or it may. It will. Because if it's connected to anything else, yeah. Oh, unless this is made of 3 C's, but it's not, because we don't have 3 C's. So it's just going to be the B. Okay, so if you're going to be the B, and you're not going to touch these when they're scaled up, Well, these are definitely scaling up at least to there, but almost certainly further. If we're going to make a D shape somewhere, what's the D shape? It's like this. But we also got to hit that. Okay, hold on. So let's say one of the C's, let's say that those C's just get their shape from there. Well, then that crosses off that, and well, yeah, okay, then that doesn't work. Well, if it were over to the left, if we're over here, then I think the B can go in. Yeah, okay. Is that true? Yes, that's true. So those are scaling up at least to 3. One of the C's is scaling up to 3. At least. I think it's 4. I can sort of visualize what's going on here, but I think it's probably up to 4. But that means if it's scaling up to 3, then the B has to be... Ooh, that feels ambiguous. That feels ambiguous, because that means the B could go there, down to the bottom, or up to the top. Okay. No. I mean, that's the other thing, is that no, these C's can't be part of the D shape, because then... No, because then I'd be overlapping my shapes that I'm drawing on. Oh my gosh, it's confusing. Can I make a C shape out of the other things? Like out of a D and some C's? Remind me again, what is the D shape? It's this. Not with just 2 C's. No. I don't want to make a D shape. I'm going to put a D shape in. Okay, so that's the other thing. Okay, so D shape can't be scaled up because it would be too big. Certainly or not certainly? No, not certainly. Like that is the D shape and that does fit. But then how on earth will I be fitting in all the other stuff? And it's going to cover up those C's and they're not going to be in a C-shaped region. It's just not, yeah. There's just no way. That's the only way that could go as well. And shifted over and then flipped. And in all of those cases, the C's are covered. Okay, so the D is small. Okay, what? That's okay. That's gonna be small. Didn't I say that has to be small? Because yeah, if it's gonna be like otherwise it's going across there. So that and that are that and that are small. Okay, so I don't think there's an issue here. Maybe. Other ways to hit both of these two with the D. The C's aren't going to hit this. The B's not going to hit this. There's going to be something sneaky though about combining 2 of the letters I'm drawing to make a different shape, isn't there? These 2 are going to be in the same region with each other, of course. I think my imagined rule ages ago is definitely not going to be true. They have to be in a shaded region of that shape, not an unshaded region. These are going to be together. What does that tell me? Oh my gosh, it's so complicated to think. Like I keep having to switch between thinking about the shapes that these are in and the shapes that I'm drawing. These 2 need to get hit. Well, they're not going to get hit by whatever C shape they're in. Correct. And they're not going to get hit by this B shape. So these are going to have to get hit by the D shape. Yes. So that means it's going to have to be, and it's only 3 long along one direction. So at the very least, like this T shape with a bit sticking out, right? Okay. So given that, what does it tell me about the rest? Well, then that means these can't extend any further than 3 down. So they're going to have to be 2. So it's going to have to be like a C shape like that. And somehow we hit that. That doesn't work. If this C shape is like this, that covers up that. Okay, so what I'm imagining, which it can't work. I keep imagining like, oh, a D shape like this. That can't work because of this. And there's no way that could work. Okay, so how did both of those get hit? Can it only be with the D shape or not? Can the B must be in a like these must be in a shaded region that's square. The B must be in a shaded region that's so they certainly can't be in the same region together. Yes. Yes. Because that just wouldn't be, that wouldn't satisfy both of those, obviously. And the B-shaped region is not going to be a long one, so it's going to be a small one, and therefore it's not going to be made up of other stuff. Okay, so we know we've got a small B-shaped region over here, which cuts off a lot of the spaces around this bit. Then we have 2 C's to put in. Is it possible to make the C-shaped region out of a D and a C? No, like I said, it would, like, I'd have to have, like, 3 to do that. So no, it's not possible. So the C-shaped region is going to be made out of C's. I believe. And probably 1 C. But then if these are expanding outwards, then they have to be expanding over this way. If they expand that way, then we have problems with the B region touching the C region. And it can't just be 2, so it has to be at least, oh gosh, the thing's sliding. It has to be at least 3. But then that means that so maybe one of these is being hit with the C. This is terrifying. Doesn't that mean that B must go like this? Okay. I don't know how I disambiguate that, but I'd only disambiguate it by putting a thing here. And what would that be? Like part of the D? Oh, well, maybe the other C. Is that it? That's C, C, B. Can I fit the D here? No, not without hitting that. What? Like, no. There's just no way. Okay, there's, and I know I'm not on the right track because I'm not doing a really clever trick that there's gonna be. It's the last puzzle in this section. There's gonna be a super clever trick here. Super clever trick. Let me double check some of the things I've been thinking. One of them is that these 2 are going to be in the same region as each other. Of course they are. They both have to be shaded in. And yeah, I guess there's going to be a C-shaped region around those. If there is, it can't go over here. Because then we're not going to get a B-shaped region around this without touching that in a way that breaks everything. And we certainly can't do a 3 scale. We're going to do a 2 scale B shape. Yes, it's not going to happen. So it can't go over there. That would just break that rule. So it has to go this way. This point is hitting that. And that has to be shaded in. So it's going to have to keep going. Definitely just repeating myself here. And since it has to be square shaped, we're doing this. If this kept going, would we even have space for everything else? I don't think so. It's not like I can make a B-shaped area out of any of the other things, is it? No. No. I guess the C could go there. But then, yeah, once again, I can't put the D shape here, so I'd have to. Wait, what? Remind me, what's the D shape? It's that. There's no way of drawing that in here, right? Because like, there's only one edge of that has 3 along. Yeah, so it has to be like that, and I have to go like that or like that, but then it touches this. And that can't be a B, because then I'd have to. The only thing I've got left is I guess I could have not put that there. So in theory, I've got a C and a D left. I can't make a B shape. What? What are you saying? There's something in my assumptions that's wrong. I know there is, because that's what this game does. It's sneaky. It's very, very sneaky. Could the... What's wrong? Once again, a scaled up D shape would be something like this. And it's not like I can like put a B or a C into this in any scale that turns... No, like that would be madness. It turns that shaped region into another shaped region. Everything would be huge. And once again, that is not the shape of a D. It's like this. Once again, I can't plug the holes in this to make another shape. Can't plug the holes in this to make another shape. I almost can, but I can't. Okay, so let's consider other shapes that could cover these two things at the bottom. I mean, but they could be separate shapes, really. They can't be. Well, they can be a B like that, of course. But then I don't see how I'd get that B shape there, ever. No. Okay. I mean, am I wrong about that somehow? No. The D shape can't be part of a B shape because it's 3 wide. And once I've done that, it'd have to be a huge B shape, which wouldn't fit. C's can't be part of a B shape because, I mean, they can be part of, but I don't have enough C shapes to make up a B shape. Yeah, that has to be the B. If that has to be the B, then the B's not here. So then what are these covered by? A C? Like a C like this? That would explain this. That would put that B there, which is nice and... Oh, and a C could go here. Can I somehow... Like, what? No. I can't put a D shape around here that will make those be inside a C shape. Unless my imaginary rule is a thing. No, that still doesn't do it. Does it? No. Like it almost does. Okay, this could go away. Huh. Huh. You're not doing... No. We're not suddenly introducing that hardest puzzle in a section, right? No. Then what are we doing? But it's also, it didn't work. It did not work. What am I doing then? What are we doing? Somehow. Once again, these C's are in the same region as each other. They're not going to the left. Let's double check both assumptions. Like, how could those be in different regions? I mean, unless the imagined rule is a thing, but it's not going to be, obviously. I hope. Because that would change things dramatically. To cover these, it's not going to be the B, so it'd have to be, I mean, it could be two C's, I guess is another option. But then that implies making a C shape out of a B and a D. That's just not going to happen. Okay, so it's not that. So then how else can I hit these? Well, again, with a C that's like that. The B would have to go there again. We need a C shape around U. We can't do that with the D shape. So then what we're going to do, we're going to do this and that, and then you're adjacent to that, and we have a problem. Okay. What? What? B. We don't need to make a D region. We just need C regions and B regions. There's going to be one C region. Is there some way of doing... No, again, the D shape is this. I mean, should I go and double check the D shape? Because I've just forgotten. We haven't done it for a while. D shape is that. Yeah, okay. It's back on. There's no way to put that on there that will... Oh, but the C... Oh, what if we're doing that? Ah, that's what I'm missing, isn't it? We're putting the C there. Then this B is forced to be like this. And then the C... Oh, that's all it is. Oh, so simple. That's all I was missing. I kept thinking that I wouldn't be able to fill in that. Because I was in the mode of thinking, oh, the D shape has to be separate from all the others. Okay, there we go. That's definitely it. So it's going like this, and then the other part of the D is there, and then there's a C there. That C there. That disambiguates the B, which I was looking for. Like something had to go here. I knew it. And then the remaining C goes here. Okay. Whew, that was tricky. That was very tricky. I've only done 2 puzzles. I want to find out what's going on over here. 35. Oh gosh, we've got E. Of course we do. It's the thing's called Abdec. It's got the letters A, B, C, D, and E in it. So I presume it probably stops at E. This might be the last letter. Okay, E. What's it going to mean? We've got... Wait, those are all going to be... I think I know what it's going to mean. I think it's going to mean an L shape, but we're starting off with it as a big L shape, like a literal, like a tetromino. And then we're going to assume that these add up to make that. So how many spaces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And the C can be a 4, 16. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's just... Okay, this is just telling us the E shape, basically. But we need to... In this case, we're going to be scaling it down in the next puzzles, probably. So, like, I'm going to put a B here, B here, B here, B there, C in this space, I think that's the only way that would work out. Yeah, pretty certain. In fact, I'm very certain. So that's where all the shapes go. And that tells us the shape of E, which is this backwards L shape. But we'll be able to flip it. Let's just double check that on another thing. So that's the first time I've had a rule where I haven't felt like I need to skip ahead to check it. So hopefully I'm right. An A, a B, and an E. Okay, I feel like I'm going to need this immediately. So this one's interesting. It's sticking out here. If you were the E shape that I've just determined, oh, you could just go straight onto there. That's interesting. Because I was going to put it like this, but it can be flipped. If it were like that, we'd have a problem. So, so then what else could do this? Well, B could go there. But then that would be adjacent to that. And so that wouldn't be able to be in we wouldn't be able to make an E region for you. So the other option after that is that an A could go here. If we did that, we'd need to use the B and the E to do everything else here. Okay, and you would need to be in an E shape. So an E shape, well, in this case, it would have to be an E shape like this, and then the B can't do the rest. Okay, so I think that is implying to me that the E shape is going here, and we can somehow, with the B and the A, do the rest of this. Do I believe that? I almost believe it. I do believe it. It's like this. Because that's to stay separate, so those are marked off. It's like this, A here. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is, because these don't need to stay separate. And then B here. Okay, and that feels unique. I'm happy with that. Okay. So, I mean, that's assuming I was correct about the shape of E, but I think so. E here. Then the A, let's draw the boundaries on. A is going here, and then B is going there. Big A, and a big B, little b. All right, I think we'll stop there. We'll save 37. We'll just started the sentences chapter, so there's probably quite a few more to go. Oh, actually, maybe not. Just looking at the next page, there's a formatting section coming up. But still, we'll save these ones for next time. I've got the word ace here. Abe. Like, there's clearly going to be, like, there's like markings on the other pages and stuff. There's going to be something else. And then was that B thing at the beginning? What was that? I'm going to try and be careful not to show that page that's got the download password on it. Where was that? That's fine. Here, B49. Oh, those are letters in the Abdec alphabet. Okay, anyway, let's not think about that yet. Where do we get to? 37. All right. See you next time, folks, and we'll continue here. Goodbye.